Okay, is this thing on? Are we good? Are we good? Let's get party things going. Oh yeah, the camera. Just give me a moment. Okay, Steven, hello. Let me just see if my thing's correct. How's it all, everyone? Welcome to the Gran Turismo South Africa team versus team. Sorry, it's the first time doing this by myself. It's Ravinity over here. And yeah, there we go. I think Steven is just getting on right now. Um, Let me know if you can hear my voice, if you can hear his voice. Is the sound correct? Audio quality, game quality. How we doing? How we doing?
Great, I can hear you. Can you hear me there, Russ?
I can hear you perfectly. How
Great,
goes
I'm
things in the
using
darkness?
my. No, not too bad. We're sitting in the dark in East London, but I've got PSN app, so you've got me on commentary. It might be a little bit more delayed, but yeah, we're going to do our best and keep everyone up to date on this Lnr versus Gtsa race. Technically, it's race 2, but it's race 1. Last week there was a bit of it.
Yeah, Steven, we just lost you there for a second. Not sure if that's just the mobile connection, but yeah, last week we had a bit of confusion. So we said let's leave let's leave the race at that and start off fresh for the new one. Um, so this is essentially round one of the GTSA versus LNR team versus team. Well, just a fun series. It's not really anything like laying down the best of the best. Okay, well, it is the best of the best races over here. Um, Speaking of, let's go down the list of our races. We're about to start qualifying. I think that is it. We are beginning qualifying as it is. Starting off with half fuel this time around. And yes, let's see who gets out first. Who gets out first? Guys are going out of the pits. Steven, I'm not sure if you can hear me, but we have seemed to have lost you there on the party chat. Okay, so firstly, okay, I think the leaderboards are still trying to recognize who's in front and not. But yeah, the guys are on their outlaps now on qualifying. We are starting with here we go. I think things have realized now. Oh, well, it's gonna actually come right once everyone passes the first checkpoint, if I'm not mistaken. There we go, there we go. Okay, Ghost is still in the pits. But yeah, we got KBR Ghost in the. We're all driving the Chevrolet C7 Corvettes. Uh, Steven gone to pay for his car radio license. Guys, let me just go through the list here. Oh, KBR Ghost already gets a 3 second penalty for raising up the pit lines. Steven, I think I hear chatter from your side. I think I can hear you again. I think I got you there. But
Yeah,
yeah, we
I'm
got.
back. I don't know.
Go for it, go for it.
I was just saying I'm just busy sharing it to the social medias quickly.
Okay, all good, all good. Okay, so first in the running currently, we've got KBR Gilaraban. Behind him is Supermanny. Third place so far, well, it's not really like places yet, but EcoBoost driving in number 3. KBR Milo in fourth. KBR Ghost Killer Pace. Yes, the pit entry is a pain. Entry and exit, that's going to be some harsh things. People are going to have to watch out there. Fifth is Ghost Killer Pace. Sixth, Yasiel. Seventh, we've got Wolfie. Eighth, Serious Sam. I see he's in the slipstream of Wolfie, but that could compromise his qualifying lap depending on how it goes. Ninth place we got Gtsa 491, 10th KBR Richard, 11th DRP Hollywood, 12th Pumpkin Patch. I'm just saying KBR for everything here. 9BR Pumpkin Patch. 13th we got KLM Pace, who is going from the hards to the softs right now, and KBR Ghost 77, who is just about to finish his outlap, going on to his flying lap. So Kalen getting ahead of the pack with doing the first pit stop. That is ideal when you want to run like your best lap. And I think he's gonna probably get caught behind Ghost. Maybe, maybe not. It's gonna be close. I think he's gonna probably wait up. Yeah, that's a good idea. Okay, going down the order again. We are driving. Everyone is driving in the C7 Chevrolet Corvette. So I'm not sure if Tubbs is joining the chat or not. I'm not too sure, but we'll see how it goes. Steven, what are your thoughts? You guys must let me know if the stream is sounding good. Let me just check my mic settings here quickly. Load shedding.
Load shedding is lekker, man.
Hey,
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you.
And still, that's quite interesting because for some reason when I'm on my YouTube, it seems like my sound drops off half the time.
Yeah, so I
the app to log back in.
Yeah. No, like I just changed my mic now. I don't know if I sound better, guys. Just let me know. I was on my headset's mic, which is not really ideal, but now I plugged in the big boy streamer mic. Let me know if it sounds good. Let me know if the sound quality is great. And
very good.
Awesome. But yeah, this load shedding throws a real spanner in the works, eh?
I'm telling you. So, shout out on the subject and load shedding. We have trips working overtime with these liveries for this competition. And how good does that Corvette look tonight?
Oh, I must say, from both sides, the Corvettes look amazing. Obviously, GTSA team is gonna be rooting for GTSA. I love the chrome green, honestly, on the GTSA Corvettes, but that bright orange of the LNR team is also really standoutish. And yeah, so going down the order again, KBR EcoBoost is currently in first, sitting on pole position, 7/10 ahead of KBR Ghost, who is 600ths of a second ahead of Ghost Killer, who is a 10th ahead of Pumpkin Patch, 10th ahead of Wolfie, which is just under a 10th ahead of your Steel. 2/10 from DRP Hollywood, who goes into the wall. That's unfortunate. He's going to have to scrap that lap and, go for another flyer. Gilara into the pits. A whole lot of people into the pits now. Nilo sitting in 9th currently. Serious Sam in 10th. Jeth in 11th. Superman in 12th. Oh, he hasn't completed a lap yet. KBR Richard also hasn't completed a lap yet, in 13th and 12th. The positions are changing as we go. But people are going to be on their qualifying laps, their flyers, their out laps, their in laps. So yeah, grid is uncertain at the moment, but always due to change, subject to change. Ghost was being a real ghost. There was no car in the pit lane for a second. Alright, well, I'm not sure where Steven is again. Let's read through some chats. Everyone, good greetings from you guys. Yeah. Okay, awesome. It's just like so quiet when I was speaking. There's no feedback from you, so there's no echo tonight either.
I'm having an interesting time because it seems like it times out after a couple seconds of watching the YouTube that my mic disappears.
Oh gosh, I see. Yes, phone data is not always ideal. But thank you for being able to join us still in these conditions, let's say. Speaking about the conditions, there's a bit of clouds and foggy weather up there. Not sure if we're going to be expecting rain here. And oh yeah, the telemetry. I saw a comment of telemetry there. Can we put it on? Is that a thing that we're still doing?
Telemetry is allowed this week.
Okay, awesome, awesome. Yeah, man, it's all for the fun of it. If there was a big prize and a trophy, a huge ass trophy to be won, then I would say, nah, let's keep it off. But we're racing for the sole purpose of racing. Strategies
Yeah,
are
I
going to
think
be wild.
Steele pointed out.
Steven, I don't know if we lost you there again. You said Steele pointed out something. Increase the game
So
audio.
just saying, yes, Steele pointed out that with the combo set as it is, the guys can't really change. So even if you were watching and giving feedback on the other team, passing messages on, it's a bit late once the race starts.
Yeah. That's true. Alright, so game audio good,
So you
guys?
can't.
Give the stream a like. Yes, please do. Please do. Give the stream a like, and then maybe some other people will see it as well besides us here. Okay, so let's see. Load shedding for a lot of guys. Stream is good. Yeah, Trazon isn't gonna join the chat, but he is chatting here from the phone. Maza, thank you for the input on the sound there. A lot better. Yes. Streamer mic for the win, guys. Streamer mic for the win.
Only have a minute left of qualifying.
A minute left of qualifying. Just going through the last little comments here. Kendall Mauer says the LNR guys raced on Sunday on this track, so they will have the advantage. It looks like it so far, but it's pretty balanced, I would say, the so far in the qualifying. But we'll see. The race is gonna unfold with probably some seriously different strategies. Gerrit van Vieren, he's saying Mr. Berry. Yeah, I see you replying in the comments as well. Audio is much better. We cannot get rid of Triz. Video is awesome. Thank you. My internet is actually being good tonight. I hope I don't disconnect at 9 because yeah, that's the only thing we can hope for, guys. That I don't disconnect at 9 because as much as I don't have load shedding, yeah, that's the internet. My internet supplier does. So that's unfortunate. Cookie ZA, first time here, really want to start some racing competitively. Yes, man, if you can. I mean, there's a lot of guys who race on controller. And
Jump onto GTSA on Facebook.
Jump onto GTSA on Facebook. There we go. There's a plugin from Stephen Berry himself. And even if you want to add these guys on PSN and then speak with them, and we can get you in. There's a lot of people that actually drive in this series, so it will be worth your while. All right, race is gonna begin very soon. Let's see, qualifying so far. We got KBR EcoBoost leading the charge in first place. Behind him by half a tenth. He has a big gap there on KLM pace in the Corvette. I keep saying that. Everyone's in the same car. Third place KBR Richard. Fourth KBR Ghost. Fifth Ghost Killer. Then Hollywood. Pumpkin Patch Supermanny. Wolfie. Yastiel. Gilara. Sirius Sam. Nilo and Cheth. New blood is always welcome. Eco's Lumina as a supercharger. Yeah. Like he's a bit fast this time around, eh? But we'll see how the race unfolds. It's gonna be very, very interesting to see what people choose in terms of tires and things like that. So 29 laps. We are going to see some good performances here from all the guys. The LNR race will make no difference. They were all in different cars. Sure, yes. That does make a difference. And as much as all the guys have been practicing, the race settings are also probably different. But yeah, any practice on the track is practice enough. So we shall see how things go. Oh, you guys see my little cappuccino there in the bottom. I'm not racing with a cappuccino, guys. Don't worry. It's just there for show.
So they're just doing a quick tire change and then the race will get underway. So I'm
Yes,
probably
sir.
going to be dropping in and out here because I don't seem to be able to do YouTube and chat at the same time.
Ah, that's unfortunate, man. What? Oh,
I'll be in and out.
all right, and I'll do my best to keep the guys entertained.
You're
GTSA.
already hired for the next season.
Awesome.
You
So yeah, there we
from
go.
full one. You'll be doing all full one chats.
Okay, that sounds good. That sounds fun. Okay.
So I think they should be starting soon. Just a quick shout out to our GTSA sponsors, Track Art, Gorilla Garage, Zappa Gaming, and TGN Racing Simulators. Shout out to those guys for the last season. Hopefully with us next season in a couple of weeks. Some more awesome prizes.
Yeah, and on that note already, I must have start. I didn't even realize that the thing was going. I didn't have to realize that I had to like click on spectate again. My bad, guys. But yeah, anyway, KBR EcoBoost is on to a flying start. Following behind him by 2 seconds is KBR Richard. Ghost Killer Pace in third. KBR goes slightly wide. Oh, and there's a little bit of contact. There's a lot of green cars over there. Everyone following behind each other. That is an awful gaggle of cars. Gee whiz. Okay, let's get this underway. There's going to be a lot of changing of positions here. KBR goes, Kalen Pace is going to serve a penalty now, and people are going to fly past him. Top 3 so far is down to KBR EcoBoost, KBR Richard, and Ghost Killer Pace. KBR Ghost leading the charge of a massive train. Superman in 5th, DRP Hollywood in 6th, Yasteel in 7th, Sam in 8th, Pumpkin Patch in 9th, Wolfie 10th, Kalen in 11th, Kilaro Brain in 12th, Nilo 13th, Jeff 14th. It's a 7v7 team race, but gee whiz, these green cars are holding the pack, and it looks like the top 2 LNR guys are slowly leaving away with it. I didn't even look at tires and fuel and anything. Everyone starts on 50% for this race, and yeah, we'll probably see a bit of fuel saving. KBR EcoBoost with a good idea to go on the soft as he's ahead. Richard, Ghost Killer Pace is catching him up slowly but surely. He's probably going to be in the slipstream soon. And then we'll see how that impacts his lines going forward with Dirty and whatnot. Superman in 4th. Kalen, I'm not too sure. Must have been maybe track limits. There was, with the close racing that we do have, there must have been some sort of maybe a little bit of argy-bargy. Didn't really see anything. Could have been track limits, because these curbs over here at the bus stop, they can be very, very detrimental to your racing lines. It could be the first one as well, going out wide. All of those can happen. Nilo, Jeff, EcoBoost slowly being caught up by Richard. He just dropped out of the 2 second gap. KBR Richard leading Ghost Killer just by a second. Behind him, Superman, Hollywood. Ghost and Pumpkin Patch right side by side. I don't even know the corner names, corner numbers. And the move is made on KBR Ghost Pumpkin Patch with a nice little overtake there. Ghost, Serious Sam, Yasteel, Wolfie, KLM Pace, Kilara, Nilo, and Cheth to finish up your what's your drivers for the time being. But that was a really good move there by Pumpkin Patch. Very nice. I think EcoBoost is probably not going to take it easy, but taking it easy enough. Richard in 2nd. Ghost Killer 3rd. Superman. Yes, go for it. Yeah, I keep forgetting. Okay, so softs for EcoBoost. Richard has softs. Ghost Killer has soft. Manny has soft. Hollywood with a penalty. Half a second penalty. Also on softs. Pumpkin Patch softs. KBR Ghost on the hard. So okay, so he like kind of kept up the pack. That could be also a strategy in the teams. Serious Sam on the hards. Yasteel on the hards. Wolfie on the hards. Kalen on the hards. Kilara, Nilo, Jason odds. So there's a serious split in the
Even split,
yeah. Let's see. I think that's
Soft
6.
versus hard runners.
Yeah, soft versus hard runs. So, as much as the softs won't last long as the hards, the bottom half of the pack are getting rid of their hards early, seeing as you only start with half a tank of fuel. So it's going to be very interesting to see what they come out of the pits. They could go softs again. They could go mediums. Everyone could go mediums. Stephen, I'm not too sure if there's mandatory for all 3 tire compounds.
Yeah, you there? All 3 tires must be used. They'll be using soft, medium, and hard.
Okay, all 3 tires must be used. They are mandatory. Oh, Wolfie and Nilo as well. The bottom 4 getting squiggly there with these hard tires. Wolfie with a bit of front bumper damage. And yeah, so they're going to be fighting.
LNR violence.
In violence, infighting, no infighting, guys.
Cars all in one little section. Yeah, they're keeping it clean. Obviously, you don't want to delay yourself.
Yeah. So they're going to have to decide also who's going to lead the charge for this bottom 4. Obviously, you don't want to take your teammates out, but at the same time, you want to race as best as you can to try and get as many points as you can to do your best race and not to mess up anyone else's race.
So next week, just by the way, we're going to have you on track. You've got the rain expert, I believe.
Maybe. Obviously, like, we're all going to be practicing. There's going to be a lot of us practicing. But so if I can get myself into that top 7, remember we're also missing I think 1 or 2 guys from GTSA, specifically Deaky and Fluffy Butt. We're all missing the 2 of them. So if they can attend next week and we can get a proper lobby going, we'll see what the next top 7 for next week's race will hold. But all in good fun. It's just fun to see these guys racing. The best of the best from the 2 leagues racing to their heart's content. I see we've got a steady gap opening between everyone now. Karen's making up some ground on your steel. 2 pace guys. There's probably going to be some team orders there. We shall see. But yeah, Ghost is a fair lead ahead of Serious Sam. And I'm actually impressed with the lobby's consistency, I would say. It doesn't look like to be any serious lag or... Yeah, there is naturally like a bit of lag. Serious Sam is in the pits already. He is going on to... We shall see. He's going to be filling up his car. But yeah, now he's going to come out at the back of the pack and be in clean air. We shall see if he's going to go for an undercut. What kind of undercut?
What tires was Sam on? Was he on hards?
He was on hards. And he didn't also ride his entire fuel tank out. So he still had 20%. Let's see. He goes on to mediums with 87% fuel. So he's probably gauging that amount of fuel will last him the entire set of medium tires. Okay, so he comes out 22 seconds behind Nilo. And we have Jeth, Wolfie, Kilara. Yeah, steel pace there. Kalen is ahead of your steel, so... Yeah, never doubt the Sam strat, Monday says. But we shall see. Everything's still good with the sound quality, the audio quality, the mic quality. All good to you guys. I'm watching the stream back here myself, and I'm watching Kalen's stream as well. Just to have like extra eyes, you know.
See, you watching 2 streams, I'm barely watching 1.
Oh man. That's so annoying. But hopefully...
If anyone wants to sponsor me an inverter, I'd appreciate it.
Whew. Track art, please. I don't know why that's the first name that came to mind.
GTSA.
Come on, GTSA. We need our team leader back here.
They'll probably say it's better to not hear me.
Of course, there's always the Stephen Bailey notion. Okay, so going down the list again.
Talking about PS4 and PS5 drivers being close together, there's lag.
Oh, I see. That's so weird. Like, they should really just fix that, man. Fix that stuff up. Okay, so there's some gaps forming again. KBR EcoBoost is now almost 3 seconds up the road from KBR Richard. It is almost 3 seconds up on Ghost Killer. Soft tires are starting to die out. Same space on the mediums. Let's see. He's lost a bit of ground. I don't know. Maybe he went too hard and got a penalty. But he is now 23 seconds behind Nilo. We shall see if he catches up to those guys on the hards as the race goes. But yeah, Ghost Killer in third, 3 seconds ahead of Manny, 3 seconds ahead of Hollywood. Pumpkin Patch is slowly closing up to Hollywood. KBR Ghost is now 6 seconds behind Pumpkin Patch. He is still on the lead of the hard tire runners. Kalen with another half a second penalty there. Probably pushing track limits a little bit too far. His steel pace is going to gain some ground on him. And the quadra group of Kilara, Wolfie, Jeth and Nilo are slowly catching up to Yasteel. But we'll probably see the pit stops happening next lap. This lap, next lap, or the lap afterwards. EcoBoost with his Eco on boost, they're saving a lot of fuel, as well as KBR Richard. Ghost Killer is probably going to come in. I think they're probably all going to come in this lap by the looks of it. Yeah, those tires are probably wearing out a little bit. Don't know if Pumpkin Patch went a bit wide. I'm getting a bit of like sound lag. I don't know if you guys hear that little bit of stutter on the sound. I don't.
Sounds alright on my side.
Okay, maybe it's just my headphones.
So going to start shuffling around now. We'll have first stops with fuel running out. We're going to see what strategies, who's going on hards, mediums, the soft runners will have to get in something else, the hard guys. So yeah, quite a pivotal moment coming up. You don't want to mess up your pit entrance or exit. You've got 3 second penalty either side.
Yeah, and that 3 second.
Run through tires once they come out the pits as well again.
Yeah, so they are definitely going to go into the pits, probably all of them right now, by the looks of the fuel. Which my headphones is giving quite a bit of stutter here, but I'm glad you guys don't hear it. That's fine. No stutter. Yes, says Yasin. That's good. Loving it. But yeah, Ghost Killer just barely holding on. Superman also just barely holding on. EcoBoost going for another lap. Okay. Richard going on another lap as well. Ghost Killer is in. Superman is in. Hollywood going on another lap by the looks of it. Pumpkin Patch is in. Here we go. So we got 2-3 GTSA guys that are coming in now for their filling. The lunch break. KBR Ghost is in as well. Galen is in as well. Yasteel goes on for another lap. Kilara goes on another lap. Wolfie, Jeth, Nilo, they're all going for another lap. Kindle Mawa says EcoBoost is going to do 3 laps on the hards at the end, exactly like Sunday's race. So watch the stream. Okay, fair. I mean, to be fair, that's when you can practice your strat the best. Again, I don't know if their settings are exactly the same. Don't know if the laps are the same, but it could be. But yeah, looking good. Hollywood is now 10 seconds behind KBR Richard. Yasteel 16 seconds behind here, Hollywood. Kilara, they made up some ground there on Yasteel. Probably because he had to do a lot of saving for himself. Wolfie, Jeth, Eleanor, guys, I think making a big climb, but now it's undercut time supposedly for the GTSA guys. Let's see, Nilo onto the mediums, Kalen onto the softs, KBR Ghost onto the mediums. Serious Sam is already on mediums. They're pretty worn because they have been a few laps in, but he is sitting in 11th place. Pumpkin Patch goes onto the hards again. Okay, so he's playing the long game. Superman! Oh, as we look onto Superman, he spins out. And he's, oh no, takes out Pumpkin Patch just slightly. Going off the course, he wanted to get off the racing line, but Pumpkin Patch didn't see it coming. That's going to be a bit of a dent in the GTSA drivers. Fortunately, no major damage. Superman did damage his bumper for a little bit. Pumpkin Patch damaged his bumper and 2 front tires. Yeah, that's a bit of, I think, stress from Manny's side, wanting to get out of the way. Yeah, that's what happens. KBR Richard is in, let's take it from the top again. EcoBoost is on hards, but he didn't fully stank fully. Interesting strategy. KBR Richard as well, or halfway full up. Ghost Killer is on the mediums. EcoBoost and Richard are both on hards. Dion B Hollywood on the mediums. You get Sam on mediums. Superman goes on to hards. Glen is still on the softs. KBR Ghost on mediums. He is right on Glen's tail there. Might he go for the move? Let's see how this one plays out. He's going to be in the slipstream of Glen. And that's not always an ideal move to go on into the bus stop. He goes for it anyway. They go together over the bus stop. There might have been track limits there for Glen. But no, he keeps his place. He keeps 7th place. He doesn't want to get behind Ghost with that soft as well. KBR EcoBoost on his odds already. Must be his last 3 laps. That would be straight up cheats, man. There's no nitrous allowed in this race here. But yeah, EcoBoost in a comfy first place, 4 seconds ahead of KBR Richard, who is 5 seconds ahead of Ghost Killer Pace. But that gap is closing steadily, seeing as Ghost Killer Pace is on the better tire. But those tires will wear out faster than the hards. We shall see. The stats are already differing. There's people on softs, mediums, and hards at the moment. Serious Sam on the mediums. We'll have to see what he does because he's going to be in the pits first again. Glen slowly pulling away from Ghost, and Manny has overtaken Ghost as well. Okay, so a bit of things happening there. Funny guy. Okay, KBR Boost is in getting the names confused. KBR Ghost is in the slipstream. He fakes left, goes on the right. That is a solid move by KBR Ghost over there. But now Manny gets the inside line and he is right next to Pumpkin Patch is on the grass. Just went a little bit wide on that first turn, which does tend to happen. Ghost and Super Manny neck and neck. Okay, Ghost pulls into the slipstream. He's gonna try for a move again onto the bus stop. Is that gonna work? Is he gonna break early? What's gonna happen? Oh, they touch. There's contact. Oh, there's a lot more contact. Super Manny goes sideways again. KBR EcoBoost gets a penalty for track limits. Gilara Brain takes the opportunity, and there's some more argy-bargy. Super Manny gets shoved wide again. But Gilara Brain gives him the spot. I think that was a bit of a tight move on Gilara Brain's spot. Good sportsmanship shown from him. Pumpkin Patch and your Steel is now closing up. Wolfie in 12 also closing the gap. Jeth and Nilo bringing up the rear. Whew. My voice. Boys doing great things. Yes, for sure.
You're excited there. You're doing a great job so far.
Thank you. Running out of breath so far. But yeah, that's the fun about it. I mean, even at the back of the pack, there's still some solid racing going on here.
Yeah, I was unlucky with Manny there, Shane. The first to spin him in the side-by-side action set him back a bit.
Yeah, no, for sure. But Manny is one to keep his composure even after a mess up. He brings his pace back very quickly. Pumpkin Patch went a little bit wide. I'm not sure if he's going to get a penalty for that. I don't know if he went over track limits. Doesn't look like it. But yeah, we got quite a battle going on here for the, I would say, 9th, even 8th spot. Because Manny is just a second behind Gilara. Following suit is Yasteel. Ghost should have hung back. Yeah, it's always something that you say you should have, but when these guys are racing, they want to make the best of it. They want to take every opportune moment where they can. KLM Pace is on Sam's rear right now. He's gonna have the pace. There's probably gonna be a bit of changing going on here since Sam is on a worse tire. See, and he lets him go on the inside. That's a good clean move, good clean teamwork there. And I don't think Sam really lost much time at all, and now he can just make up that time lost by being in Kalen's slipstream for a little bit. Hollywood bring up 4th place, 6 seconds ahead of the two. Ghost Killer slowly catching up to KBR Richard on those mediums. And EcoBoost still in a very comfortable lead. Team orders, says Maza. Yeah, no, for sure. If you can see the guy behind you is catching up. If he's on your team, Sam goes a little bit wide there onto the grass. The tires didn't have grip to make it work. Yeah, maybe if they were both on the softs, they could have made that double team into the bus stop work. But yeah, 9th and 10th, Kilara has now gotten away from the two. Superman on hards, Steel on the mediums. Is there going to be another change of position here? Well, it's a team race. Yes. Steel goes for it. Is Superman going to give him the spot? No, Steel hangs back. Probably going to take him now on the main straight. But with that, okay, Wolfie just under 1.2 seconds behind. Pumpkin Patch slowly clawing in. Okay, Wolfie's leading him on slightly. And Jeth and Nilo 13th and 14th. Not much change has gone on here in the bottom two. Jeth and Nilo are sitting steadily, but not too far back. There's no major loss between the two. Wolfie goes a bit wide. Steel goes a bit wide, and Wolfie catches up to him. And now Wolfie goes for the move on the inside. Little bit of contact. But Wolfie does make it go on the inside. He's on the mediums as well. Look at this. Even in the back of the pack, there's some solid, proper hard racing going on here. Pumpkin Patch is under pressure by Jeth now, who is on the medium tires. Pumpkin Patch is going to try and defend it, but Jeth is on the inside. Okay, Pumpkin Patch gets a better run out. And is Jeth going to go for the move? Not yet. Not just yet. Was some close battling here. 11th, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th. 5 cars. Within like a second and a half of each other. Superman is now trying to claw back whatever he can. Maybe Steven can drop some spoilers for the upcoming GTSA season. Maybe that will be next week, seeing as we have another race to get done here. We'll see. You never know. We'll hear from Steven himself. Sam is now 3 seconds behind Kalen, and Ghost is closing in fast, seeing as Sam is on the edge of those medium tires. I'm not sure if Sam is running the wheel. I know he is comfortable on the controller, and he has only recently been getting more into the wheel. But currently I have no idea if he's on controller or wheel. Kalen making some ground on Hollywood. These guys just don't give an inch on those track limits. Hey, look at that. Everyone like one by one going on to that. Sam's got it, don't worry. Going on to the grass. KBR, Ghost, Kilara. Kilara has been making some serious ground on those soft tires. He's already caught up to Ghost as well. Superman probably taking it easy now. Be careful, this was his floppy corner last time. If you go a little bit wide onto the grass, it can mean death or meeting barrier. Wolfie under pressure now from your Steel. Just 3/10 behind. Definitely don't want to die of death. And you would preferably like to meet barrier after the race. Yeah. EcoBoost is flying. He's got that boost turned up on high with those hards. Ghost Killer Pace is now almost in the slipstream of Richard, but tire difference is major, but also fuel difference is major. Looks like the LNR Oaks are doing a lot of saving. Commentary on point, Rev. Thanks Kendall. Running out of breath here. But that's what makes it fun. There's no chance to like even look away. Kylan is like literally a little bit on his own now. He's in his own little bit of a race. Can see Kazi slightly ahead and slightly behind him. Yeah, then comes Ghost, Kilara, Superman, KBR, Wolfie just made a move on your steel pace there. I think. I'm not sure. Positional change. Yeah, you still wouldn't want to go for the move there. But keeping the pressure on Wolfie. Jeth also just watching the action go down from a slight way behind. Pumpkin Patch is now in last on the hard tires. And that's the thing, whenever you go to lost, you're trying to think like, okay, are the guys in front of me on medium, are they on soft? Where's Ali? Nice to see you, my dude. Yeah, we are basically halfway into this race now. Looks like it's going to be around a 50-minute to odd race there around. With KBR EcoBoost leading for Team LNR at the moment. KBR Richard being followed closely in second place by Ghost Killer in third. Getting on to lap 15 of 29 now. We're probably going to come see pit stops happening soon. KLM Pace and Serious Sam. Sam's tires are probably good for another lap and then he will come in. And same with his fuel. KBR Ghost is making up some time on Sam and Gilara is making up time on Ghost with the soft tires. Superman on hards, he's chilling. Wolfie and Yasteel, they're both on the mediums. Although Wolfie has more fuel at the moment, Yasteel looks for a move but doesn't complete it. It's not worth the risk. Looking at the laps, it's longer than last week. I think so. I can't even remember. I think it was around about maybe 10 minutes shorter, 5-10 minutes shorter. Still gives Wolfie a bit of a bum draft there. I think maybe just to put him under a bit more of pressure, throw him off his line a bit. But Wolfie keeps composed. The battle for 10th place continues. While EcoBoost is just setting himself to a solid cruise control. Looking at his lap time, 10th is lap 10 is a 146, lap 11 146.12, 146.13, 14. This man is really on cruise control. He has set his pace and he's making it work. Same with KBR Richard, who is now under pressure from Ghost Killer. But the tires are going to show some flames, although they might come into the pits at the same time because KBR Richard is almost done with fuel. Same with EcoBoost. It's nice to see different strategies, how they're playing out. And we don't know how this race can end up until it ends. Because now Kalen sees Hollywood down the road in his sights on those soft tires, but he will be coming in soon for another change. Was that Sam that went in there? Yeah.
Even though we don't know what strategies are playing out, EcoBoost is driving the opposition car because Ford driving Chevrolet should be illegal. He's got a Ford VV8 in that shed there.
Yeah.
Do some scrutineering afterwards.
Exactly. There's going to be some discussions with the contracts there. Eh? Okay, Sam is out of the pits again.
POP was on.
Checking POP was on as well, yeah.
It's got a Ford engine swap, that's why it's so quick.
Yeah, a Ford engine swapped Chevy Corvette there. Okay. Okay, so Sam takes just more than half a tank of fuel to make those soft tires last. He is currently 10 seconds behind Pumpkin Patch, who has still got a couple of laps to run. KBR Nilo is looking a bit shoddy on the mediums. He's going to have to come in also in the next few laps. Jeth as well. Fuel is looking good for those two, but tires are not. Although Jeth is now right on Steel's rear end, while Wolfie is on Superman's rear end. Although Manny is on the hards, he has been keeping them at bay for a good couple of laps. But again, 1, 2, 3, 4 cars battling for, 8th place. Kilara is now close to Ghost. Richard and EcoBoost are both in, while Ghost Killer takes the lead for now. DRP Hollywood in second, KLM Pace in third. EcoBoost and Richard are going to be leaving the pits soon. They might come out just behind Ghost and Gilara. Oh, wait, there we go. That's what happened. Let's see. Yeah, they're going to come out just behind. EcoBoost is now on the mediums. So I never done any practice for this race, so I don't know how long the tires lost. I don't know. I don't know like how long each tire lasts, and I don't know how long the fuel lasts. So I can't say he's gonna be running this till the end of the race. Possible, I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. KBR Wolfie goes on the outside of Superman. They're going into the bus stop. Who's gonna give an inch? Manny breaks later. There's a little bit of touching again. Wolfie and Yestiel takes it, and he goes on the move for Superman as well. There's some close contact, but that is how it goes down into the bus stop. You have to take a chance and then see what happens. So now we got Yestiel in 7th place, leading Superman, leading Wolfie, leading Jeth. KBR Richard close by on the mediums, and Nilo in 12th. Coming up the running is Pumpkin Patch, and I think he's making some ground on Nilo on those hards, because now the medium tires have worn out. Sam is now 7 seconds behind Pumpkin Patch, so he's already made 3 seconds in like 2 laps. Yeah, I know. I personally I wouldn't go for a move into the bus stop, but it could all be strategy, you never know. Kalen is into the pits now. He's finished with his fuel and the soft tires. He's probably going to go onto the mediums to the end of the race, I would think. And yeah, Ghost in 3rd at the moment. Hollywood is 12 seconds up ahead on the road. Ghost is 7 seconds ahead currently of EcoBoost, but he has probably the legs to go to the end by the looks of it. KBR Wolfie with a penalty. Jeth in 7th. Superman with a penalty as well. Richard coming close by. Kalen is out on the mediums. Gilar. Sam on the softs. Yeah, one tires. It's different. I would back out of that move myself into the bus stop. But yeah, speaking of the bus stop, okay, everyone is going in single file. Looks like there were some moments that happened here again, because Jeth has now taken over 7th place ahead of Superman, who has a penalty now. But yeah, I'm not sure if these guys are going to be running a few more laps and going on to the mediums, or if they're going to be changing to the soft. Sorry, Stephen, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say that it's quite confusing with all the KBR guys running for Lnr. A lot of them that race for us half the time. When you're saying a name, I'm waiting for it to appear on YouTube. Look at if it's one of our guys or your guys.
Yeah, I think the stream is probably like 8-9 seconds back. It's 10 seconds back. As I'm looking at my screen here and watching the stream, it's a solid, I would say, 9.5 seconds before anything actually happens. From what I'm seeing to the stream. Yeah, okay, Hollywood is now in 1st place. Ghost Killer in 2nd. Is he gonna go for 10 laps on the softs? I don't know, maybe. Yeah, I think this is probably gonna be like the make or break pit stops for probably everyone. EcoBoost, if he runs on these, if he can make the mediums last till the end, they're gonna be seriously worn out. He goes a little wide, but I don't think that's off track limits.
Yeah, I think most of the guys are doing the 2-stopper, but there might be 1 or 2 surprises with the 3 here. Looking at the tough guys that have stopped, we might have some guys running 2 soft spins.
For sure. We'll just have to wait and see. I can't even tell you who has stopped and stuff like that. Unfortunately, we don't have a way in GT of seeing that. I would have loved to have seen like who's made so many stops and whatnot. But yeah, still currently in 4th place. Oh, goes a little bit wide on that grass there. That could have thrown the car way off course. Fortunately, he keeps it back. He holds it together. Wolfie is on more worn mediums. You can see those front tires on basically your bottom left on the screen. There's a lot of red in Wolfie's wheels. KBR Richard is probably gonna fly by, seeing as he's on much fresher mediums. Jeth has overtaken. Oh, okay. Ghost Killer goes too hard, so he's definitely gonna go to the end of the race with this. But how is that gonna impact his performance? Is the thing. Is he doing that? Is he gonna be doing that to hold up the rest of the pack? We'll just have to wait and see. Personally, my strats always go with start on the worst tire, end on the best tire. just because the car will be lighter, you'll have better knowledge of the track, you'll be in your finest moments. But personally, how I know Bryson Ghost Killer Pace, he enjoys driving on the harder tires, and I feel he always gets his best performance out of driving on the worst tire, which is, I would honestly say, it's quite a talent. Nilo is, he's taking a risk here, going on these tires. His front left tire is pretty much gone, so we'll see how he impacts that performance of this lap. He's currently set to 149 on lap 19. Serious Sam is starting to close up, or has closed up already. He's probably going to go on another soft stint to the end. And Kalen behind him on the mediums. Whew, just need to catch my breath here for a minute, guys. Okay, so Ghost is...
Did you not have an energy drink before you start? I forgot to give you that tip.
I had my coffee. But I'm just not used to talking. Ah, shit, man. Don't make me feel bad now. Go have your coffee once the power comes back, if you're willing to take that risk. Personally, I can drink coffee and go straight to bed. Yeah,
Ghost is going to have to put soon with his fuel.
Yeah, fuel and tires. Yeah, he's probably going to go into the pits there.
Yeah,
EcoBoost
is already done for the race.
Yeah, he's going to be going to the end on these, but his tires are going to be fairly worn out. I think Estelle is probably going to hold Richard back. Nah, he's going to be going in for this lap. But that will probably compromise Richard's line going onto the main straight. Let's see. Yep. He has to slow down to get ahead without any issues. KBR Wolfie is also in. Jeff goes past the pack to take the current third place. Ghost Killer in fourth, closing up on Jeff. Serious Sam closing up on Ghost Killer. Hollywood is on Sam. Kalen is on Hollywood. Goes a little bit wide there. And then the pit stops. Okay, Ghost comes out on soft tires. Yeah, he's going to the end on these. Kilara Brain, he's going to the end on the mediums. Yeah, Steel also going on the softs. Wolfie also going on to the softs. Put in a slight bit more fuel than your Steel. And then Superman at the back. We'll have to see how this plays out. I'm sure the softs will be able to do with 10 laps by the sounds of it. We'll see how it will hold. Will Superman be able to catch up to Wolfie at the end of it? Nilo and then Pumpkin Patch bringing up the rear. So this is basically the final stops. It's just Jeff that has to make his last stop, which will probably be this lap. And Sam as well is probably going to be making another stop as well. They will be quite dead though, yes. Those tires are going to be quite harsh. Okay, so let's go up to the order, top of the logs again. KBR EcoBoost 11 seconds ahead of second place. KBR Richard. Jeff in the current third place, going into the pits, might compromise Sam. Ooh, he had to get out of the way there. Take a bit of a wider line. And he is into the pits with a ghost vehicle. There we go, and there it pops in. Okay, so Serious Sam in third place, but you will have to go make another stop again soon. Ghost Killer on the hards in fourth. KLM Pace and DRP Hollywood, they switch positions. Do they? They get a bit close there, but yeah, team orders is team orders. KLM Pace is on the mediums and DRP Hollywood is on the hards. So that's always the thing. Like, the reason why I don't like going on the harder tires, well, I would prefer going on the harder tires first, is so that all the fighting happens, all the close battles on the start of the race, that all happens on the worst tire. You can try and make your moves and try and freak someone out maybe. But yeah, that all changes as the race goes on. So yeah, Steel and Wolfie, they are battling on their set of soft tires. Supermania on the mediums in 11th, Jeth in 12th on the softs, Nilo in 13th on the softs, and Pumpkin Patch in 14th place on the medium tires. And EcoBoost has a solid straight pace going there. Gee whiz, you can see on the right side again, lap 18 145, 19 145, 145, 145, and this one is a 145 as well. He's zoned in here.
I was hoping to have DK for this race because I was enjoying the DK versus EcoBoost battle last week.
Yeah, that was a.
But yeah, maybe next week we'll see the two of them fighting again at the Nürburgring.
Yes, that's gonna be something to witness, I must say. Okay, Richard is 10 seconds ahead of. Yeah, he's in the pits already. He'll probably come out with another set of softs, but where does that put him in placement? Probably behind Supermani. Maybe behind Nilo? Why did I say Needle? Okay, he comes out next to Jeth by the looks of it. Just behind Jeth. Okay, so Sam is taking up 12th place at the moment, but he is into the slipstream of Jeth. Maybe just about. Oh, gets a bit squiggly there. But yeah, now he's going to battle Jeth on slightly one. I think a lap or two used soft tires. But I must say Sam is at his best.
Stoppers working out too well.
Yeah, I think like I don't know. Sam he always complains that he sucks with tires, so maybe he was hoping to hold up the pack while he uses his tires. Never know, but we'll see. His pace is gonna come out now with the softs. We'll see if he can manage to catch up to Jeth and overtake him. But yeah, Nilo in 13th, 2 seconds behind Sam, and Pumpkin Patch bringing up the rear again, 5 seconds behind Nilo. EcoBoost and Richard, I must say. Okay, let's take it from the top. EcoBoost is up in first on the medium tires. Richard second, medium tires. KLM Pace third on the medium tires. Ghost Killer place in fourth for the hard tires. Ghost Killer was battling for third and fourth position, so he has kept his position pretty nicely. I think Kalen has, as usual, made quite a comeback with his steady pace. Always gets off to a hard start, it seems to me, but then brings it back at the end. We'll just see if the mediums will last till the end. Yeah, DRP Hollywood, he is on hards and he is being chased with a vengeance by KBR Ghost, who sets a purple in the first sector. So we'll see. Either Hollywood will need to hold him up like for his life. You see that gap is dropping fast. Let's take a bit of onboard viewing here. You can just see the difference those tires have. The soft tires compared to the mediums and all the hards. Hollywood goes for a slight defense, but I think Ghost is ready. Gets right up behind Hollywood. Is Hollywood going to defend? No, he's not. They are side by side. Is he going to go for a dive? No, he keeps his pace at the moment. Okay, and again, nearly side by side. Where is he going to go for it? Stiganator, welcome as well. I don't think I saw any comments from you earlier, so I hope you were here for the whole stream because this has been quite the race. Oh, Hollywood just gets a bit of a nick here by Ghost. But he seems to be, he's holding up Ghost here on the soft tires. But this is where the move is going to happen. Into the slipstream, onto lap 25. Into the first corner, later on the braking by Ghost, and Hollywood has no choice but to concede. Although now he's going to be in the slipstream. Is he going to make a move onto the long straight, going into the bus stop, that treacherous bus stop? The speed is not really making a difference right now, as you still have to take a hard left-right corner. And it looks like KBR Ghost is safe. And now he's starting to make gains onto Ghost Killer, who is also on the hard tires. He's going to be driving to make up that fourth position there. Glen Pace in third. Richard 10 seconds ahead on 10 seconds ahead of Galen, and KBR EcoBoost once again just cruising in first. Gilarabain down from Hollywood is in 7th place. He still is in 8th on the soft tires. Will he be able to catch up to Gilara? We've got 4 laps to see that through. Wolfie as well on the soft tires, but the gap has been pretty much steady between Yasteel and Wolfie since the pit stop happened. Supermani is being caught up by Jeth. 4 more laps to go, my guys. Let's see what happens. Sam is also on much better soft tires, so he is making gains on Jeth again. Nilo is 3 seconds behind Sam, also on the soft tires. And Pumpkin Patch, who hasn't had the best of races, he's had a fair share of unlucky moments, but that's just what happens. We saw what happened to Fluffy Butt last week with a very good comeback, but overall just the race wasn't for him. So maybe it's a GTSA curse.
I'm surprised Nilo's down there fast after the start of his race last week.
Yes.
Towards the front of seat. But you have different combos, even Gillibrand, he's going to do
maybe
mid-pack this week. So
maybe the controversy isn't over. Yeah, as life goes on. For sure. And then some just have the raw pace. Like, I mean, I will say EcoBoost, Richard, Kalen, Ghost Killer, Ghost. I mean, most of these guys are solid performers all the time. KBR Ghost is now on Ghost Killer's. I almost said Ghost Killer's pace. Ghost Killer's butt. He's gonna be. Ooh, he makes a nice move on the inside there. A little bit of a old switcheroo. Crofty would be proud. And he makes the place stick. Does he? Yes, he makes the position stick. Ghost Killer is on the hards, and he will have no reply. Again, Mama said Dino was driving. Yeah, that was a funny little situation that happened last week. The controversy is never over. Yeah, so Ghost Killer moves down to 5th place. DRB Hollywood in 6th. Gilarabrain in 7th. Yeah, still in 8th. He is catching up to Gilarabrain as well. His softs is currently better than Gilarabrain's mediums. But we shall see. We shall see what these last 3 laps have to hold.
Ghost Killer is killing Ghosts tonight because Ghost is in front of him.
Yeah. But that's again the difference between your soft and your hard tires.
Yeah.
But
good strategy there. The guys using the soft sort towards the end when it feels less.
Yeah, that's why I stick to my notion of worst first, best last. For your tires at least.
I'm in a race with you. I'm always going to know you're going to come hunting for me. Your strategy.
Yeah, no, I think it's just as I get more comfortable with the race as well, because usually I tend to not practice. Yeah, like I tend to not practice because usually when I practice, I overcommit and I make mistakes. So when I do like less practice and just jump in, arrive and drive, that's when I just get myself zoned into the track and see what else everyone else is doing, and then I improvise, adapt, overcome.
Yeah.
Okay, Sam and Superman, they are chasing down Jeth. I think Jeth was behind Serious Sam. Or was he not? No, he wasn't. But Superman was ahead of Jeth. I might be speaking under correction, but yeah, the fight for 10th place continues now. 10th, 11th, and 12th very close together. 13th and 14th, or just watching Nilo was just watching the action go down ahead of him. And Pumpkin Patch, he set his still cruise control. But I mean, if you look at his lap times, they are not slow. They are seriously not slow. So it's definitely, Host ended the game. What happened there? I'm just checking on Kalen's stream. I don't think it's my network. It looks like I don't know if you guys can hear me, but it looks like the host had troubles. Because I see Kalen as well. I see Kalen's lobby also died. And that is quite harsh. Huh. I see Galarabren is still in the race here. Let's see if we can join back in. Room not found. Oh, that's just oh, that makes me mad. Oh yeah, okay, wait, let me while I'm busy here, let me save the last 15 minutes. Just so that we have great game. Yes, let's live it, yes. Great bloody game. Yeah, that is what it is. So I don't even know who was in what position there, so I'll just have to check that back. I don't know if that's now gonna be another race scrapped, but yeah, I can see on Kalen's stream venting his frustrations there. But what a good race to come under that sort of situation. So I don't know this race series. Someone definitely put something there. No, for sure, my guys. And now we don't even have a replay. We can't even take any screenshots or anything. So instead, we're just gonna go look at me get 2 million credits quickly from the title.
Oh, GT7 was a winner tonight.
Hey?
I think GT7 and Polyphony were the winners tonight.
Yeah, GT7 and Kaz has won the race tonight. Yeah, I suppose that will be it for the stream.
Points from the streams, but with 3 laps to go, your guys like Sarah Sam, who was on a fresh soft, possibly could have made 2-3 more places, passing Manny and Jeff, for example.
Yeah.
Parts might have benefited, who was at Hollywood, and there was 1 or 2 other guys. Ghost Killer was fighting. They might have dropped further back, so there's still a lot to play for with 3 laps to go.
No, for sure. A lot of things could have happened. You don't know if anyone would have tried to make a bold move and maybe have messed it up. But yeah, I suppose that's gonna be it for the stream. We'll just have to discuss between what's gonna happen with it. I'm not sure what your take is on it, Steven. If we're gonna scrap the race again, just keep the series going on endlessly.
Yeah, it was a good race from definitely the top 2 at Lnr was solid there, this week, so they'll be wanting some points for that, but let's see.
Yeah, no, we'll see what happens. But yeah, you're looking at RX-7 swapped cappuccino there, 586 horsepower. It's quite a machine. But yeah, anyway, guys, I think that's gonna be it for the stream tonight. A very unfortunate ending there. But yeah, the race is rigged, bro. Every time. I think GTSA got ruined in the first race, and Lnr got ruined in the second race. Who knows what's gonna happen in the third race? Maybe just everyone needs load shedding. You never know. There might just be a total grid shutdown. So I'll have to see what happens with the next run. And thank you very much for joining in, guys. Thank you for all the comments. I couldn't even keep up with all of it. Thank you very much for your contribution. Thank you for the likes on the stream. Twice in a row, someone needs to start talking. Who's rigging the stuff? Who's switching off the power here? because I know Kilaro Brain you always has good lobbies going. He never really has issues, but yeah, it's just really unfortunate with any situation. Um, anyway, guys, it was a good race. It was a solid race. Many overtakes and good battling between the guys. But we'll see what happens with the next race. Stephen, you wanna do the outro with all the sponsors and things? Okay, looks like Stephen is out for the for the moment again. But thank you very much, Kendall Mauer.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Oh, yeah. Do the outro things. I'm just glad I was here to be able to entertain you guys for the whole stream. My voice is like, whoo, that's not my right foot tomorrow, anyway. Let Stephen do his
Awesome,
thing.
group. Thanks for all your help. Maybe next week, ESCOM won't load shed us and we can actually get everything done as normal. But shout out to Zappa, TGN Racing Simulators, Trackheart, and Gorilla Garage.
Always, always. Ooh, look at those flames coming out the back there. Yeah, guys. SABC has nothing on you. Thank you. I might just see, maybe look for a professional career in this thing. Yeah,
It's a new career change.
my voice is shot though, but it was so much fun. It was very entertaining. But again, we'll see you guys in the next one. See you guys next week. Thanks for coming, Stephen. Even though it was load shedding and phone dot and the works, and it's always a pleasure.
Cool. Shot, guys. Catch you next week.
Have a good night, guys.